Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. You may have noticed there's something a little bit different about the stream, and yes, it is the camera. It's flickering a little bit, probably because of my new lights in the background, but I'm sure very noticeable. I could change it to whatever color I want. It's pretty freaking sick. I've got a little remote here. So if you have a color in mind, you guys can say it in the chat, recommend it, and I'll probably switch it for you. But let me get a quick update to you guys about what's going on in the world of Stale Joe. Let's put on some music first so it's not overwhelmingly boring here. Boom. And let's see. The last time we spoke, about maybe 3 days ago, I'd say not much has happened. I did have like a dinner last night with my lab, or the lab that I was in when I was studying in uni. That was pretty cool. We went to this like chicken wing place. It was all you can eat, all you can drink, as is the classic Japanese party. And oof, them chicken wings, man. Oh man, they were really good. I'd honestly probably go back there again, just because it is all you can eat chicken wings. And I was like, very, very tasty. They had 5 different kinds. Of course, this is a Japanese chicken wings, so you have like the flat with the wing attached, and it was a little cumbersome to eat, but you know what, it was all worth the effort. So worth the effort. They had 5 different flavors. You had your plain one where it was just straight up fried chicken. It was and then they had this like teriyaki flavored one. Dude, such a bop, man. I feel like if any party has chicken wings in it, it can't be bad. Like, that raises the bar high enough to be it's automatically a fine party, right? But teriyaki, plain, and then they had this like consomme powder, so there was a lot of French umami going on. It was like, wow. And then let's see, what else was there? There's 2 more. Oh yeah, there was yuzu salt, which was really tasty. I think that might have been my favorite. And then last but not least, what was it? It was like some like very not it was like a sweet spicy teriyaki. It might have been teriyaki, except even better. It was so good. I apologize, Silvanos, but it is what it is. Have to update you guys and flex on the chicken wings that I consumed yesterday. Speaking of which, I ate so much that I feel kind of bloated today, so I'm probably gonna skip lunch. Or maybe not. We'll see how I feel after the stream. Hopefully, all this talking will burn enough calories to where I'll be okay afterwards. Let's see. Other than that, I guess I can tell you my plans for today. Oh, yeah. Let me update you guys on the typhoon that was, and hear me out, that was supposed to come through and ravage my area of Japan. And you know what? For the better, it didn't. So the weather yesterday was actually pretty dang nice, and today I believe it may rain later. Don't like that kind of forecast, but thankfully the most important part of the day, which is my it's another graduation ceremony today, and I was just gonna attend with some friends, and thankfully that part of the day should be just cloudy, should be. So I am excited for that. Thank you, weather. If the typhoon did not avoid us, we would be drenched right now, and I probably wouldn't go to the graduation ceremony. But my dream of going outside naked and taking the full force of Mother Nature unfortunately fizzled out, but it is okay. There's a silver lining in every negative cloud. So that is what we are going to do today. And I guess as for the stream, oh, sick. I just got intel from Station Girlfriend that there's supposed to be another typhoon this week. Hell yeah, back to back. Let's see whether this one hits us or not. So you know what? My dream of going outside with the American flag, taking and shooting at the typhoon, the hurricane, is not lost. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Anyway, that might have been a little too loud for my neighbors. I do apologize. It is 10 a.m. after all. But nevertheless, today Our plan is simple. We have 3 tier lists because now that we've gone past the starters, there's not as much there's not many cards for these Pokemon. Despite being Gen 1, you'd think like, you know, TCG has been running over the course of 24 years now. They started, what, 1998? I think was it 6 or 8? I can't remember if like the unofficial TCG cards, like the purely collectible, not like playable cards, started in 6. Or it was earlier. I want to say 1998 the TCG started. But 24 years, man. 24 years, it's crazy. And still, like, I mean, it's understandable that, excuse me, Gen 1 Pokemon still have a little bit, because you know, you gotta span it across the generations as they come out. But I don't know. It always comes to as a little surprise for me, because I think about like what 12 sets come out a year, and I feel like you can only produce so many new Pokemon before it gets like, wow. I mean, wasn't the one box a 25-year anniversary celebration? 25. So I guess it would be 6 then. Yeah, it was 1996. You're right. No, you're right. I forgot it. Yeah, last year was the 25th anniversary. So it was 96. I guess maybe the collectible, like non-playable cards were 95 or 94. That's nuts. This is we've been in this for a long time, my friends. But anyway, 3 Pokemon, of course. I mean, you guys probably already read the title. We're doing Caterpie, we're doing Metapod, and then Butterfree. I feel like this is probably the more favorited of the 2 bug lines of Gen 1. But to be honest, I am more of a Weedle kind of guy. Kakuna looks really cool. Oh yeah, speaking of bugs though, my girlfriend came back from Hokkaido and brought this like little like candy thing that's supposedly made out of silkworm. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I really liked it. There's something very chalky about it, and I was like, I don't know, man. If I didn't know it was silkworm, I'd be like, this kind of funky. This silkworm candy, dude. It's really cute, to be honest, because like the candy itself is kind of shaped to be a silkworm, and it was like it was like as if I was eating the real deal, except the texture is completely off. Seems like it have an odd texture. Yeah, it was bizarre. I mean, definitely recommend trying out of like, I mean, novelty, but wasn't my favorite kind of thing. But anyway, we are not gonna eat today's bug. We are simply gonna look, adore, cherish, and rank them. So without further ado, let's get on over to the tier list itself. As you can see, we have 16 cards. Not too many if you compare it to the Charizard's massive 85. So it should take, what, like an 1/8 of the time? So what, how long did it take me? 2.5 hours? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Charizard was long. I can't wait till we get to Pikachu, because like with all the promos of Pikachu, it's probably gonna take like, I want to guess 3.5 hours to do that entire. But I'm also not sure how many promos are. Like I bet you like every year, like at least 10 Pikachu promos come out. No, I don't know about that much, but woof, it's gonna be fun. Oh, it's totally gonna be a grind, my friend. I am looking forward to it. It is gonna be a grind. But I feel like at that time, I'll be in America, and then this streaming schedule will change a little bit. And the one downer is because all of my equipment is here, I probably won't be able to have like the best streaming quality when I'm overseas. Like I was thinking, like if I wanted to stream in America, how am I gonna do this? Because I'm not gonna have my mixer on me. I'm not gonna bring this mic because that's like, it's so cumbersome. I'm not gonna bring a light. Am I even gonna bring the webcam if it's all gonna look poo-poo garbage? I don't know, man. I have a handheld mic. I'll probably just connect it and then just speak directly into it like a microphone on stage. But we'll figure something out. And if there's a will, there's a way, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get started. Of course, as with everything we do here, we're going to start things off with base set. And I think base set, oh yeah, I forgot. I did put the evolutions print as well because it is ever so slightly different. You know, the shade of green, the colors, like there's less yellow in the evolutions print. Honestly, in general, like literally the borders are less yellow as well. And is that the picture or is it the card? And I believe it is the card. Yeah. Let's see, which do I prefer from the get-go? I think I do prefer base set print. I don't know. I like the stronger mustard color, you know what I mean? It's more astringent, it's more impactful. I just dig the colors a bit more on this one. So, where would I put it? I feel like when it comes to like the base set cards outside of the starters, they're not as valuable, right? So I'm going to grade it more on the art here. And the art is pretty basic. Like, I don't really understand the background that's happening here. Like, it looks like this freaking hump of Caterpie is the epicenter of which there's like some freaking Fibonacci sequence that's going around. Like, we got some golden number action here. And I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But I'm probably I think this is nice anyway. The card itself is nice, and I would put base set first and evolutions right afterwards. So let's see. Okay, there we go. We got base set here and then evolutions. Now, I didn't maybe that's the background. They just took like a mental image of the Caterpie right now, and then there's just like they just slapped it in the background. They're like, okay, that's gonna do. Wrap it up, folks. Move on to the next one. So, expansion sheet cards have always been omega delicious. So let's see how this one is. And oh my god, it does not fail us. This card is amazing. This is giving me Mad Alice in Wonderland. Holy cow vibes. Oh my, like this is the Cheshire Caterpillar right here, man. Oh, I love it. Like, if that Caterpillar I can't speak. If that Caterpie was high, this Caterpie is on DMT or something. Like, oh, these colors, bro. They're so vibrant, but also super eerie. Especially the background. But like, this Caterpie has the Jesus Christ light in the background that just slightly illuminates enough. But this card has a lot going for it. Oh man, it's loud indeed. Honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about loud cards, but I think for me, loud cards do more for me. I really like when there's like a lot of things going on, because you're like, your eyes get glued to it and you scan the card, man. You look for small details. Like, god dang, look at that leaf. It's like every other leaf, you know what I mean? But yeah, exactly. It's more fun to look at. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm the kind of person that gets easily distracted and bored of things. So like when there's a lot to look at, it's like, there's a lot to look at. I'd stay a lot more concentrated on the card. But this card's really cool. I think this is immediately impressive, very nice. And we'll kind of figure out where exactly it lies in that tier as we go along. But I'm gonna, I mean, taking a face look here, I'm gonna probably say it's probably gonna be family heirloom, to be completely honest. But Neo Discovery, let's take a quick peek at this one. What do we got going? Okay, this card, automatically impressive, very nice as well. Different mediums, different art forms. I love it. Like this full Play-Doh clay model of Caterpie is so freaking cute. Like, you know those like little like sugar models on cakes? Like, I could totally see this being on a cake and me going face first, just like, you know. It looks delicious, dude. Literally looks like a keychain Caterpie out of a photo shoot. I mean, definitely. If that's why the back is the butt is slightly obscured, because the keychain is actually right underneath that leaf. Actually, where would be the most appropriate spot? I feel like a keychain coming out of its butt is like a little nasty, but I guess that's where the silk would come out. But keychain indeed. But I love these kinds of Caterpie, or like Pokemon in general. Like Ditto cards do it a lot. It's just so nice. Like these look like your classic fake plants. That's a vibe, you know. It's a mall vibe. But honestly, I love it. I'm gonna slap this one an impressive, very nice. And then moving on. I didn't realize Neo already started doing this kind of art. That's pretty cool, to be honest. But sample set, alrighty. We've had a couple of sample set cards before, and this is out of rarity alone. Like, you guys will understand when you see the picture, because you already know a card is ridiculously rare if you get a garbage ass picture like this. You can hardly tell what's going on in here, dude. But this Caterpie looks soulless and possessed. And it's also hella deep fried too, so the picture itself, the freaking image file, is probably corrupted as well. But oh my god. So to give a little bit of history about Sample Set. Sample Set is a set of cards that were released at an e-reader kind of little convention to kind of introduce this new series of cards, these e-reader cards. And they were kind of just showing how it works with like this little device that kind of like, you know, if you input the ID, it kind of reads the card per se. And yeah, this is like the Proto-Magnons or the Cro-Magnons to us humans. This card's insane. Very, very freaking rare. In fact, I don't even know if they don't have a confirmed amount in existence. So like, I would love to actually see it, you know. I feel like this is probably just Caterpie going up a tree. Very classically cute demonstration of a caterpillar. But oh my god, what happened to its eyes, dude? Those eyes look so scary. Like, this is Nietzsche staring into the abyss kind of vibe here. Woo. But I mean, rarity alone, and I'm like, I love e-reader cards too. E-reader cards are really cool. This is automatically family heirloom. If you have this card, holy moly, you are insanely lucky, or you paid an insanely high price for it. And who knows if they even still exist. All right, you'd think the most ugly like photo would be the easiest to find, but here it is. You know what? I forgot to introduce our bad today. Our bad is going to be, this is a creepy crawly. And I think to give context, I just wrote like cutie crawly up here, and I was like, I'm a genius. I'm a lyrical miracle individual existential freak. But I digress. But let's go. Expedition. Classic set. We already had some excellent cards, and I don't think this one misses either. Woo! This card looks pretty freaking creepy too. Have you guys seen Princess Mononoke? Like, you know that scene where the humans are kind of camouflaging as the boars, and they look so creepy. Like, they look like zombies. It was the creepiest thing ever. That's the vibe I'm getting from this Caterpie. It looks like that, man. Which makes me hate it out of fear, but it also makes me like it even more. Yeah, no, like it's the eyes. The eyes are really giving me like the really dead stare, you know what I mean? But I do like it. It's really cute. Its tail tush. Oh my god, that's long, and that's what she said. And let's see, what else to really talk about? This one's pretty elongated, you know? I feel like we usually don't see it at this angle too often, where you just like stretch it out. But pretty nice, pretty nice. Leaves are cool. I like the more kind of simplistic art style that puts a lot more details into it. Like, look at the little tree. What do you even call these? Not a tree ring, because he didn't just like chop it in half. But little knot, I guess. A little cancer. But honestly, I dig it. I would, let's see, comparatively, I'll put it top of nice for now. I was thinking top, like bottom impressive, very nice, but with how we're kind of layering it, you know, we do gotta somewhat adhere to a bell curve. I'm gonna put it in nice for now. Okay, what do we have next? I believe, fire red leaf green, classic. And I mean, I feel like I've pretty much had this sentiment for the rest of the set, but it's just not my favorite set. The art is just kind of too, how do I even describe it? It's like droopy to me. A little too mellow. A little too dreamy. I think dreamy is a good way to describe it. It's like a hazy dreaminess to the card, and it's not my favorite thing. And of course, I mean, pure opinion and whatnot, I mean the right one probably, but it doesn't do it for me. It is nice though. I do like all the tufts of grass, and it's kind of just chilling there in the grass. You know, this is like one of my biggest fears, is when I'm like just walking outside and then I accidentally step on a caterpillar that I couldn't see because it was just like chilling in the grass, man. Like, do you know how many countless insect lives we've probably killed over years of just like mindless walking? Too much, man, too much. Science of evolution. That sounds like such a sick move. All right, but for me personally, I think this is going to be our first meh. It's definitely not bad, but I think it's going to be meh for now, and we can move it around later. Okay, so great encounters. Let's move on to this one. This is a set we haven't seen before, I believe, with the starters. And this one, oh my god. Freaking big chungus. This isn't even in English. That is a first. What is this? French? Definitely. Coup de retreating. Hell yeah. This is what the French Caterpie is. Shinapon. That's kind of cute. But let's take a look at the art here. Oof. This thing is huge though. You gotta love the close-up, man. This is taking the entire frame. It's impressively large. I dig it. But also, this branch must be super small and thin. Because like this Caterpie is like double the width of this branch, which is kind of nuts. Like, that is a big boy. The alpha freaking Caterpie right here. Oh my. I'm gonna go nice here as well. I dig this one. This one's huge. It's like eye is not like terrifying me. Like, is this its actual eye? Because like most caterpillars, their actual eyes are like here, right? But for Caterpie, is this an actual eye? Like, it looks like an eye. Definitely looks like an eye in this picture, and the other ones it doesn't look like an eye. But it's kind of funny. I don't know. I need someone might have to correct me on this one. Not entirely sure with Caterpie, this tricky mon. I'm gonna put it right here, right underneath Expedition here. Well, let's go on. Heart gold, soul silver. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, This one's so cute. I love this one. Oh my. This art is so cool. It's like, I was like wondering what's going on with this like kind of like Dooney grained striated like texture thing that's going on, but it might just be, is it the card itself? I can't imagine a card being printed like that though. I don't know. Maybe it's a set. Maybe it's the image file. But who knows? Nevertheless, taking a look at the card art itself. It's so cute. I love this more like, I want to say almost like early Van Gogh. Definitely not the flowers, but the colors are very much like that nice, warm green, yellow, all like, and very highly contrasted red. It pops out, man. It pops, but I also think it blends pretty well with the grass type in the back for the card itself. But you gotta love this like radiant sun that's like just barely peeping through on the card, and then you have your meadow with all the flowers. Like this Caterpie looks like the freaking cat train from Totoro. Like it's so freaking long. God damn. I love it. It even straight up looks like a train, you know, or like a bus with all these like little like holes here being like windows or like portholes. It's honestly adorable. Where would you enter though? The mouth, and then you exit. You pay for your train fare, take our bus fare like at the very end there. Got a little machine. You put your money in. It's like, okay, you're good to go, and then you just get like, you know. So freaking gross. All right, impressive, very nice though. I would say very bottom right there. Okay, now we've got Flashfire Generations. Let's go. How do I feel about this one? I mean, if it loads, maybe I'll have a better idea of how I feel, you know, get a little look at it. I dig it. I dig it. Because it is utilizing this little defensive mechanism here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bio student, and I've learned what this is called before. Not from my classes, but because I read a book. And I can't tell you what it is because I forgot. But it's a defense mechanism a lot of caterpillars use, and a lot of them actually conceal. Like Caterpie is based off of a real caterpillar that just has it like just like sticking out like that. But a lot of caterpillars just straight up conceal this. And what it does is it emits odors. So if you ever piss off a caterpillar and it starts doing that, and then you smell your fingers and it's a little stinky, oh, you just got skunked by caterpillars, you know. This Caterpie is doing the exact same thing, and I like that. Although this odor, this looks so nasty. Looks like freaking Shrek farted, man. Like, oof, looks like very, very noxious. But the sky looks very pretty. I mean, grass. Definitely isn't the highlight. But I love the pose Caterpie is doing here. It's freaking sick. And then if the gas doesn't get you, if you have COVID and your nose isn't properly functioning, it looks like his tushy tail is prepped to attack you as well. Probably not though, because that wouldn't make any sense. But but it looks pretty cute. I like that one a lot, actually. I don't think it's at the level of impressive, very nice, but I think it is right underneath Expedition. It's a nice card, but honestly, Caterpie cards, and there's a reason why I put it at the top, because they kind of smack. Caterpie cards are pretty dang good. I'm gonna drop this down one. I may put it back up, depending on how we go. But nevertheless, we're moving on to Sun and Moon. We've quickly made it to what, 2016? Is that Sun and Moon 2016, 2017? Whew. And this one, ooh, this one's mighty nice as well. Feel like we've we've hit the more modern. I mean, this is definitely a more modern set, my friends, and the art definitely shows. But this art is pretty dang good. Let me take a little swig real quick for this Caterpie. It's adorable though. I freaking love like the more like kind of like the more bolded edges of this card. So then like the rounds looks even more rounder, the sharp edges look even sharper. You gotta love it. I also really like how, like, I think this is also just straight up design of Caterpie itself, but it's kind of nice that the card utilizes it. But like there's like this exclamation point of a tail here, right? But there seems like to be a genuine sense of surprise from the Caterpie, which is really, really cute. Like he's like taken aback. Like he's just like, you know what I mean? Like if I just randomly popped out of a bush, right? Or if like, let's say I was a Caterpie, I was just munching, like not minding my own business, and then suddenly, I don't freaking know, a Weedle appears. Those dang nasty Weedles, those sharks. But it suddenly appears, and then I'd be like, yo, what the? And then like the exclamation points, like the freaking solid snake, man. You just like, you know. It's so cute. Also, this thing is so shiny and reflective. Whew. I wonder how they taste. I know in China, like dried caterpillars are a medicine, classic Chinese medicine. And not just dried caterpillars, it's dried caterpillars infected with a fungus that turns it into zombies. Like apparently they dry that sucker up and then they use that as traditional Chinese medicine. Apparently it's an aphrodisiac. I don't know. Would I try it? Yeah, for that reason. I mean, I don't know. I kind of really want it. Like, they say chocolate is an aphrodisiac, but chocolate doesn't really do anything to me. They say like oysters are an aphrodisiac, but like oysters don't really do anything for me. They taste good. They make me want to eat more oysters, but I don't know. What do you guys think of aphrodisiacs? Like, I'm convinced it's just not a thing. Like, it just doesn't really do anything. Or at least, maybe I'm just resistant. I don't know. Aphrodisiacs are always kind of deep, though. I've always, I want to eat something, and then immediately, yeah, let's not continue that train of thought. But this Caterpie card, pretty nice. Honestly, I think I prefer it over Expedition. Is it over in Impressive Very Nice? I wouldn't go so far as to put it there yet. But it's an adorable card. It's freaking muchos amazing. Let's go on. Burning Shadows. It sucks that we're almost at the end though. Like, a little sad. But Burning Shadows Caterpie. Get a better look at this cutie patootie here. This thing's giving me freaking Hawaiian vibes with this specific flower. I don't even think it's Hawaiian, but this flower being like positioned right on its head. Oh man, that's adorable. It's like it looks like one of those cards where or the Pokemon is like kind of just like peeping out, curious. It's like ET style going on here. It's adorable. Oh man. Like, it's just perched on a leaf. This must be such a small Caterpie. It'd be so adorable, man. Like, pop it like a gummy. It's like, you know what I mean? But, oh, it's so cute. I love this one. Like, Caterpies don't miss, man. Their cards are really good. Where did I put this one, though? I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm sorry, base set, but you're getting bumped down one as well. And then I'm gonna put that Caterpie underneath Expedition, or is it above? I'm gonna say underneath. Yeah, that's about good for me. And then let's go to Unbroken Bonds. We're almost done with Caterpie. Holy cow, record time. But let's get a closer look at this bad boy. because this one is freaking pretty as well. This one is really nice. I love the art style. I love the colors. I love the more like what tiled sun in the background. Pretty cool. You got several layers going on. You have like the freaking the corona. That's not what it is, but but it looks pretty neat. Oh man, it's really cute. You have all these different kinds of flowers too. You have the freaking star flowers. I've never seen that stuff before, but I wish it exists near me because that's really cool, if it even exists. Very cute. I know these are things. I don't know what they're called. I know plants, kinda, not really. I went to a plant school. Yeah, really. But it's adorable. It's adorable. Like, it looks so big in the frame, but you know it's kind of small purely because like this plant, you know, these plants are pretty small and it's just highly zoomed in. And it's like, ah, it's adorable. It's a very, very nice focus, but also quite rooted in realism. It's great. It's a very cute card. Where would I put it? Like, again, like this card is freaking awesome as well. I would, you know what? We're bumping this up to impressive, very nice. And I think I prefer this over Expedition. I'll put that one right here. Expedition just looks so creepy, but I do love looking at it. You know, one of my favorite quotes is like, God, I forgot who says it. It was some artist, but it was like something along the lines of create art that makes the comfortable disturbed and brings comfort to the disturbed. No, that create art that disturbs the comfortable and comforts the disturbed. Yeah, something like that. I love that. It's I don't know, good vibes. Goes to show maybe I'm not exactly all there. Well, let's see. Hidden Fates. Check out this one. I feel like I'm pretty sure I have this one in my collection. Hidden Fates is a set that I have opened up before, so probably have this card lying around. So, oh my god, let's zoom out. All we see is Caterpie. Like, this card looks like, it almost looks like expansion sheet, you know? Like, if they got the same kind of, it's a slightly different art. This is giving me more like classic Americana art, you know? Like, this is straight up Thanksgiving vibes for me for some reason. And I think it really has to do with like the red berries. It kind of reminds me of cranberry sauce. Large bug indeed. It's like as large as the bugs from Nazca, the Valley of the Wind. Those freaking creatures, bro. Oh my god. They're huge. Hey, it's the first card in the set. Nice. This one's pretty cool too. I feel like it does like kind of take a lot of inspiration from expansion sheet. Like, they just like changed how you looked at it. The place, like the setting is pretty familiar, I would say. Hell, maybe I would even say it's just expansion sheet, except they zoomed in. Because you get to see like an opening a lot better where the holy light pierced into it. But I don't know, pretty cool. I really like this one. This is Big Mode. Speaking of Big Mode, have you guys heard of Donkey's new gaming company or gaming publishing company? Like, what? It's freaking sick. I'll back up Donkey on anything. One of my favorite YouTubers. I feel like Donkey's videos are like one of the most rewatched YouTube videos for me. And I don't really rewatch a lot of YouTube videos. Except for Flexair. I feel like I've seen that series for like 7 billion times. Hey, what's up, Van Socks? How are you doing, my man? Unfortunately, you did miss out on a lot of the Caterpie, but that is no worries because you're going to be able to see where it all goes at the very end anyway. I think I'll put this in an impressive, very nice. Like, the artwork is just so nice, so nice. But let's see. Rebel Clash. I 100% have this card. Ooh, I recognize it. The beautiful Caterpie. Vibing under the moonlight. Oh, no, dude, no worries, man. Yeah, don't feel bad about missing any part of my stream. My stream is there to exist and for you to kind of just vibe whenever you're feeling, man. But yeah, my computer for my favorite of each of these cards. Heck yeah, dude. We gotta compare and contrast. We gotta have some proper Socratic seminars about Pokemon. Oh, this art's so good. Caterpie. Caterpie's so like slept on, I feel like. Like if I were to collect any cards, like a specific Pokemon, I definitely would collect a Pokemon that has little cards. Like little but high quality cards, right? Because I don't got a lot of money. I'm a freshly graduated, I'm a fresh graduate. I don't got money. All that went into tuition. So you know what? My collection's gonna have to start quite small. And I feel like Caterpie, honestly, looking at the cards, are just like, they do good, they do good. Okay, but this card specifically, wow, it's adorable. I just love how it's all like lit by the moonlight, so there's like just a lot of blue light going on too. Very cute. This thing's casting a shadow. Oh, it's just chilling there. I love it. That's an amazing card. I like how I think it's one of the only cards that really has a more blue tone to the entirety of the card itself. So for that, where'd I put it? I think I want to put it here, bump this down one, and then unfortunately bump the big caterpillar down one. Yeah, this is a classic misnomer here. They're all really fine, but I don't want like one line being all the freaking Caterpie cards. But man, Socks, let's talk about the Fusion Strike card you just mentioned now. Start deck 100. I have like a single starter deck that I haven't opened yet, so maybe I have it in there. Maybe I have it in there. Let's see which one. Oh yeah, this one was really good. I mean, we already have 2 Caterpies in here. Caterpie alone was already a beast mode Pokemon. It's freaking adorable. It's so cute. And now there's 2 of them, and they're doing different things as well. They look like they're straight up communicating. It's freaking adorable. Honestly, the leaves are super pretty with how it's like reflecting the light. Woo. Yeah, Fusion Strike is really good. Definitely top tier. Definitely impressive. Very nice. Honestly, I think I'd put it here. I want to rearrange this. I'm gonna bump this one down to kind of mid, put Fusion Strike here, and then keep, yeah. I think this is about it. I don't think any of these are really that bad. I don't think any really deserves to be in the bad column here. Actually, to be honest, I'm just gonna bump this up one. gonna put it back in nice. Okay. But for family heirloom, because the sample set is likely to not really come out to the public, if it does exist, it probably does somewhere. But I'm gonna put vending series up into family heirloom. Expansion sheet 1, it's just so, oh, it's so good. But let's see. So we're staying with the best Caterpie and other moms like it. Judge this based on the card I would like to own most. Heck yeah. Is the reverse holo legendary collection. Okay, I would go off of memory, but it's a lot easier to just check it. Legendary collection. Okay, this one. Oh, the reverse holo of this card? I see. How did the reverse holos look off of legendary collection again? Hold up, because didn't they have like their own like unique reverse holo for that card, or for that set? I'll have to check it later. But excellent choice. I think for me, the one I would want the most, and that's definitely how I base off a family heirloom, is the vending series one. Was the first. Ooh, it's the one where it's like, yeah, like fireworks. Okay, yeah. The one where it looks absolutely insane. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, that's very fair. That's very fair. Like that hollow, reverse hollow was pretty crazy. I would love to start a collection of that. Like if and make sure to never show it to my epileptic friend. Might be a little dangerous for them. But yeah, vending series is gonna be my top tier pick here. Honestly, I should probably have. If I had a picture of the reverse hollow, it definitely wouldn't be in there. But vending series 1 is gonna be my choice. I know I am starting a binder, so I picked up like Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. Haven't gotten around to Venusaur or the rest, to be honest. Been saving up a little bit of money just so I can, you know, do such a thing. But I gotta get on that. But I really hope I can manage to find myself a vending series 1 Caterpie. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Although I never see it on the market, so. But I've also never looked for it, so we'll see. Hope to add that to my collection. But that's gonna do it for Caterpie, and we're gonna move on to Metapod. And before I forget, we're going to, you know, I mean, obviously, the bad option is gonna change every single time, and the bad tier for Metapod is hardened dysfunction. A lewd joke here, every now and then, doesn't hurt nobody, right? But I apologize if it's too much. But let's see. This is my top Metapod and Butterfree were also legendary. Okay, honestly, I feel like oftentimes when you have like a line, right, it looks best when they all come from like the same set. So there's just like pure continuity. Like I think for Charizard, for my like, these are my favorite cards put together. Like I think I'm gonna go with the Generations Charizard, or the like, I'm gonna get it in Japanese, so like the Pokécune collection Charizard, where like the trainer Charmander, you like grow up together. Oh, it's so cute. I love that one so much. So good, so good. But Metapod, hey, someone says it's Pog. Let's go. Of course, we're starting things off with base set. I'm sure we all know what this looks like, and I just love the derpy look of Metapod. He has his omega large nose, and then the eyes where it's just like the most nonchalant, I don't care about what's happening, I'm going to vibe. I'm just gonna sit here and not give a shit about how the world is revolving right now. I love it. Miss how back in the day the artists do the whole, oh yeah. Now you can have really clashing arts in the binder. No, definitely. But I think honestly, I kind of also like the clashing arts too. I think I'm just all over the place, so like my binder will probably reflect that really well. But yeah, it's much nicer to have like full lines just kind of be consistent, I guess. It looks very nice that way. But Metapods, let's see, this one is base set, this one is evolutions. I think they're nice. I'm gonna go with nice for now. And I mean, expansion sheet, we've already seen Caterpie, and that one was phenomenal, was my top choice after all. Metapods, if it'll load, and it will, or else I'll murder someone. I'm kidding. Is pretty freaking cute as well. I like the more top, or like bottom up. Wow, I'm so used to saying top down that like I got super confused on how to describe this. I like the more like looking up framing here. This one is like, honestly, this one's pretty busy too, but I love it. There's so much fine detail, like in this artwork. Like this takes so much effort, and all for like a Metapod, right? You gotta love it. I mean, vending series just never misses, to be honest. Like they're all like fantastic cards in their own way. I guess technically these aren't really cards. They kind of are, but vending series, whew, always do it for me. We're gonna put this in impressive, very nice, and it'll probably stay near the top, to be honest. But oof, great card. Neo Discovery. I love it, man. Like, how do you even describe this? Like, you have bits of construction paper that you kind of just scattered around, and then you took a picture of it. It's adorable. I love this one. Really wish the arts from vending series had made it. Yeah, honestly, like, it kind of sucks that they didn't make like kind of an English exclusive or other like international set to compensate. Isometric, thank you. Yes. To compensate for the lack of vending series in other regions, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But this card, I love it, man. I just love more different creative ways of presenting a Pokemon, whether that be like art form, pose, I mean background, whatnot. This thing's kind of just chilling with like where like the oh my god, what kind of leaves are these? I literally studied these at one point, man. I forgot what they're called. I've literally eaten snacks that's shaped to be this leaf. And no, it's not what you may think. It's there's like a specific Japanese leaf, and then you have your classic ginkgo leaves too. You gotta love ginkgo trees, good old living fossil of the modern ages. And they smell horrible. Holy cow! Have you guys ever smelled like ginkgo trees, especially when they're fruiting? Oh man, it's disgusting. Seeing those leaves in Animal Crossing, yeah. It's like it's super important in like kind of just Japanese culture. Gee, it's gonna come back to me. It's gonna come to me eventually. It's gonna come back. Anyway, great card. Definitely impressed. Very nice. I just love it. Okay, Expedition. What do you got for me? This one. Oh mama. I have no idea what the heck is going on in the background. It's kind of like that one map in Smash Bros. Was it? What kind of map was it? Whose game was it even from? Where it was just like, it was like one of those interactable maps where like you can, it's like one giant like plant with leaves that if you hit, it adjusts like the level or like the turn. And then there's like another one from the ceiling. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. But like, I don't know, the background's giving me that kind of vibe right now. Probably because like the shape is exactly like it. And also like the color's somewhat similar. But this one, I really like the fragmented look of Metapod, you know? Like, this is kind of like how our skull is, you know? Where it's kind of just like combined together. We have several like plates for our skull that's just kind of just melted together. Freaking great. Yeah, I know what you're referencing, a Japanese game called, yeah. I mean, they're all Japanese games, right? But yeah. I don't remember what it was called though. I know it definitely wasn't one of the main games, right? Main series games. But this card's pretty cool. I like it. I don't think it's my favorite Expedition card, but I do like what they did here. It's giving me like a lot of... You are referencing Pokemon, obviously. Like, you know that like kind of that larvae that turns into a pupa that's kind of green, and it's got this like kind of bored Pop Tropica eye, you know what I'm talking about? Bo? Is that what I'm referencing? I have no... Hold up. Is this okay to look up? It probably is. Dude, that's exactly it. Holy cow. Let's go, Van Sucks. That is exactly what I'm talking about. What is, like, is that the name of the map, or is that the game that it's from? Electroplankton? What is electroplankton? Oh, it's purely from Smash? What? Yes. It is less of a game and more of a music creation tool. Oh. I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm kind of surprised something like this got into Smash. That's really neat. That's really neat. I mean, it makes sense. So it's it's made by Nintendo after all. But honestly, pretty cool. Not so fun. Honestly, I hate the map, man. I hate how you can like move the leaves. Like, that's why you always put it in, like, what's it called? Omega mode. But no, like that map really screws you up. Not my favorite, not my favorite. But I also suck at Smash, so maybe I'm blaming the map too much and not myself. Alright, did I even rank it yet? Okay. I'm gonna put this, I like this above base set, but I think it's in the realm of nice and not quite an impressive very nice. So let's move on to Fire Red Leaf Green. How is this one? This one is... like, it's still the same vibe as the Caterpie of Fire Red and Leaf Green. But this one... I don't know how I feel. I personally don't like it, to be honest. It seems a little too messy to me. Like, I kind of understand that, like, this Metapod's getting obstructed by, like, the shadow of the leaves, right? But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because, to be honest, this is not really my favorite. I might even put it in Art and Dysfunction, to be honest. And no disrespect to the artist whatsoever. Just not my thing at all. Reflective boy. He hardened too much. He used hardened probably. I don't know, man. This one, he's using sharpen. This ain't no defensive harden, man. This is an aggressive sharpen. Holy cow. Maybe that's why. One of my favorite ops, but this one's a miss. Some of her arts were too glossy. Gotcha. Wait, what other arts did she do? I'm trying to remember, like, because this one doesn't make me think of any other card, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and put it in hardened dysfunction. I mean, obviously, because it's using sharpen, so it is a hardened dysfunction. So where are you? Oh, you're right here. There we go. But unfortunately, our first quote unquote bad card. But let's move on to the Metapod of the Great Encounters. And this one is something I can make in Photoshop as well. Dude, why? Like, the background is giving me horror movie vibes. Like, if you guys ever seen the Korean movie The Wailing, it looks like this straight up forest, and then they, like, you know, they kind of went ham on the blue highlights. I mean, it looks like, honestly, it just straight up looks like a scene from a Japanese horror movie as well. This is giving me The Ring vibes. And then Metapod's kind of just there. Like... Like, imagine if Metapod was kind of just teleported to like a horror movie, right? Or like that kind of setting. And then like it just like randomly pops up there. And then everyone's like, what the heck, including the demon? Like, what is that? And then Metapod's just like, I mean, because he is a pupa, he probably can't really change anything like visually on the outside, but he's probably like pooping his pants in the inside. Proverbial pants, of course. But dang, this thing rams. Okay. To be honest, not my favorite as well. I'm gonna have to go and say this was worse than Fire Red Leaf Green. I feel like cards that I can kind of just... So, I mean, it's not bad that you can make it because there is still the creative aspect to it. But this one's just so bizarre. And so, like, it also feels like it's being curved, or it's in the valley, right? Espeon from Discovery. Wait, she did Espeon from Discovery? Her other cards are pretty good. Her other cards are pretty good. I need to remember what the War Turtle one from the EX sets looks like. The Pichu and Pikachu from Expedition. Solid. Same as Espeon and Growlithe there. Okay. She's redeemed herself in my eyes. But, I mean, she's never really failed to begin with. But this one, I'm gonna say it's worse. I feel like oftentimes if it's something I can straight up make, it's usually not good. And like the creativity of this is just so just so weird. Exactly. It is truly just slapped on. Dude, that like, so I was editing through my my Bulbasaur video, right? Because I don't expect people to watch the freaking live stream. So I was editing through the Bulbasaur video. And there was another card that's exactly like that, right? Where it was just like straight up. So like I just recreated him in a GIMP, and oh my god, I was pretty proud of myself, man. I was like, they should hire me. This looks identical to the card. I was kind of proud, I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's see, where art thou? Oh, here you are. Boom. Put that in there. But I already know. When we get to the Metapod video, it's gonna have a segment where I just recreate this in GIMP, Photoshop, and it's just gonna be like, boom. This card sucks. Okay. But Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Let's see. Oh man, I forgot about this card. I love this one. This card's a vibe, bro. He looks so sad. Like, he looks abandoned. Oh man. Like, it's sunset right now. It's quote-unquote the most beautiful time of the day. This Metapod just gets left here. Gets thrown out by his trainer. And then now he's just kind of stuck here because it was just placed against this hole. And now this Metapod has to wait till he can evolve into Butterfree. Or into the... for us science nerds, we call that metamorphosizing into an imago. I have no idea how it's pronounced, by the way. Imago? I don't know. It's such a weird word. But, I mean, honestly, the vibrant art is freaking sick. The shadow is honestly impressively detailed. You gotta love how, like, the different shade is because how it's like a point here that's expanding out. That's pretty cool, to be honest. You gotta love it. Diamond Pearl era had a ton of those slapped on art, some super unnecessarily as well, were a commissioned art. Honestly, like, I feel like, did Fiverr exist back then? I feel like it did, but like, people would be more than happy, like Pokemon fans would be more than happy, like, even for free, to like do the art. Like, why do they gotta do Diamond and Pearl like era so dirty like that, you know? Like, slapped on Pokemon onto like a random ass background is the worst thing ever. The nose is where the wings eventually spring out. Really? Wait. Imagining that is so weird, because then like then it's an aggressive eye, right? Because it's from behind and we're looking at the eyes wrong. We've always thought this was the front. Oh man. But yeah, this Metapod has scoliosis though. This one's got issues, but I love it. this one's great. Honestly, I think it's nice for now. I might even put it impressive, very nice to me, like depending on how I feel later about the cards. But we'll put it there for now. Let's go on to Flashfire Generations. This one, I'm sorry for the Yoda here. I mean, Yoda sometimes comes out, and like I've been watching or listening to too much bad lip reading. You guys know, rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling, but the seagulls poking my head, not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now. I love that song so much. It's so stupid. I love it. Okay, if you guys don't know, look up Seagulls by bad lip reading. Phenomenal. So hilarious. Okay, Metapod, let's get back on track here before I get distracted once and for all. But this one almost looks film noir. Like, if you took out the colors and like if this was like black and white, right? Like, the most of the body's obstructed. All you really see is like half the face and its eye. It's like that classic like, detective, can you please help me? I've lost my sister down at Downtown Abbey, and I would love for you to help find her for me. And then you just like quick pan, and then you see like detective emerge from the shadows, and it's only the eyes. It's like, it's the vibe I'm getting here. I don't know why. This is a very, very moody Metapod. Like, this Metapod is kind of like, I don't know, it's brooding on something. This is the Batpod, but it's very cute. The art's very nice. I like this more kind of like I want to say realistic approach, because like the trees and leaves just look so pretty, and then the Metapod's kind of just chilling there, as pupas do. But it's honestly a very nice card. I think I prefer it over Heart Gold. Like, we'll put it here. Impressive, very nice. Right at the very bottom. But great card, great card. Okay. And then on to evolutions. Oh wait, why do we've already done evolutions. What am I doing? But Sun and Moon, I mean, you get me with the keychain vibes, man. This one looks less delectable. This one straight up looks like plastic, or it looks like that like kind of like foamy like toy thing, you know? Like, if you ever have one of those foam balls with that really like almost like sticky surface, that's what it kind of looks like. It looks really squishy. I feel like this could be a great stress release toy here, especially because like you can kind of like conform your fingers. Like, this is honestly built for your hand to grip. You wrap your fingers around here, and if you're ever stressing, you just like, you know. What a great card. The tree, that's a real tree, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love I mean, we already know where I put the Caterpie. That was like that, you know. This is pretty dang good. It is pretty dang good. But honestly, I put it down right here, right there. Honestly, I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. Burning Shadows. Let's go over to this one. This one is if you took oh my god, which one was it? Shoot. If you took Flash Fire and this one together. Or like this is like the anime version of Flash Fire. You know what I mean? like they just took a more cartoonish look at honestly the entire thing, like the trees, the leaves. Metapod specifically looks a lot more rooted in the animated world, you know what I mean? So I think it looks good. I like the art, but I think it do be a little under. Yeah, yo, Flash Fire. Burning Shadows will put ya. I think you're here. I think you're middle of nice here. Surprised we haven't really had any mech cards now, but I'm sure we'll figure it out as we get everything in the right spot. But Unbroken Bonds. I need better Wi-Fi and internet, so like I want the instant load, you know. But I am streaming and recording on the same time. I'm putting massive stress on my laptop, so honestly, there's no complaints. I'm happy that this is even functioning. Okay, Metapod. I love this pencil sketch. And I think this is the first card where we have seen the other eye. Makes you wonder, you always only see one eye. It makes you wonder how many eyes does Metapod actually have. But we've confirmed it, folks, from this field of view. We've finally seen the other eye. And it is a little strange to see the other eye, to be a little honest with you. I want to see a look where you're just like looking at it straight on, you know? Like I want to stare into Metapod's eyes. I feel like you'd get Molester Moon vibes. I don't know. But pencil sketch, honestly amazing. I love it. It's like it has a lot of contrast. You have like a lot of like light highlights going on with a very, very dark green going. And it's like pretty cute. I'd put this I don't want to I think it's nice, and I prefer, there we go, for Heart Gold Soul Silver, so I put it here. Honestly, I might bump this one up. I'll see how it goes. And take a little sip break. Barley tea. Perfect. On a cold, did I say cold? On a hot. I guess it's not summer anymore. Wait, when is the autumn equinox? Has it passed? Was it yesterday? Is it September 21st? Autumn equinox? Wait, is it fall already? I feel scammed. It's so hot still. Anywho, let's see. Where do we go? We did Unbroken Bonds. Let's do Hidden Fates then. I don't know. How's the temperature for you guys? Is the weather agreeable for you guys nowadays? Because, I mean, I guess we're kind of for Japan, it's kind of recognized as typhoon season right now. Hurricane season, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I mean, automatically amazing. Did you buy into the theory that Venonat was supposed to evolve into Butterfree and Caterpie into Venomoth? Honestly, I'm kind of convinced because, like visually it just looks right? Like Caterpie looks like, or like specifically Venonat looks like it'll turn into Butterfree. Like visually they look so similar, and Pokemon has made mistakes in the past, right? But like at least like the Psyduck Golduck thing, you know? But I don't know, I think you might have to refresh the theory a bit for me, because like my thought process was purely on the visuals. Now, if we were to think about it biologically, Venonat turning into Butterfree does not make sense. Does not make sense at all. What even is Venonat, to be honest? Like, Caterpie and Metapod into Venomoth, sure. That doesn't exactly make a lot of sense either, because, like, caterpillars, like, that turn into butterflies and well, like, what do you call caterpillars that turn into moths? You'd think, like, me being a huge bug enthusiast would know off the top of my head. Would know that, right? But I don't, like, in Japanese it's different. Is there a name for English? Shoot, I don't know. But it's odd when you have a brightly colored caterpillar like that turning into a moth like Venomoth. Very off. Been beautiful where I am. The last couple days randomly have been super hot. Ooh, 85 degrees. Dang, that is pretty hot. I hope it goes down. Like, I feel like 60 degrees. You may disagree with me, but like a nice 60 degrees is super comfortable. Like, honestly, I could go lower too, because the lower I go, then I can like actually wear hoodies. And I love wearing hoodies. But god dang, it needs to be cold for me to wear a hoodie. Like, I sweat so easily, which really sucks. So like, being in Japan is just like, especially in the summer, I step outside, it's like 90% humidity and like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's like, oh, I feel like dying, bro. It's like, you go on a 5-minute walk to like a convenience store, and then you're like, bro, this convenience store is an oasis of AC, man. But yeah, I mean, glad to see, like, it's nice that the weather's transitioning. It's a lot more for me comfortable weather. I don't know what your guys' favorite season is, and please feel free to tell me, but mine personally is winter. I love winter. I can wear whatever the heck I want, usually comfortable stuff. Like, I'm still gonna go outside in shorts and then a t-shirt, but I can also add a hoodie, which I love wearing hoodies. So I can just vibe, you know? It's really funny because like, so like in Japan, I'm kind of already super identifiable because of my size and my sheer stature. But like in the winter, even more so, because like my friends like point me out. Like, I don't kid you when I say they point me out from like maybe half a kilometer away, because they just straight up because I look so distinct in the winter because I wear shorts. No one wears shorts in the winter, right? Especially in Japan. And then socks and sandals, and it's like, ooh, that's my boy. Caterpillars do indeed turn into moths as well. Yep. Band of 60s and mid 70s as the high. We have hot summers and pretty cold winters usually here as well. Winter here, you can't wear shorts. Oh, dude, I remember one time. So I'm from Virginia, right? And I'm gonna go back to Virginia soon. But I would say the weather's about the same, right? Like, geographically, they're pretty near each other. So I think our climates are mostly the same. But like one time we had a school day, right? And they warned us the day before, it's gonna be sub-zero, please dress up, don't get like frostbite. And then I of course I did not care. And I went into school wearing my usual shorts, t-shirt, hoodie, right? Oh no, this wasn't even hoodie at the time. This was like some skimpy jacket that had like a hole on my elbow. So like everyone thought I was homeless. And and like that specific day too, I got called into the principal's office to like ask about, like, they asked about why I'm not wearing clothes for the weather. And I just told them like, yeah, it's a lot more comfortable that way. Dude, do you remember the hole? Yeah, bro. Yeah, so we should be pretty much the same weather. And then there was another time where like I think one of my teachers actually got genuinely um what's the right word here? She felt the need to actually report that I may be in need of clothes, right? I mean, because of the jacket, I'd always go into her classroom looking like a homeless dude. So then I got called to the principal's office once. And then they asked me like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need this jacket?" And I was so confused. I know which teacher did it, like bless her heart, but I was just like, "What?" and they're like, "It's okay to tell us, like, you know, about like your family situation." I was like, "Huh?" Like, I'm doing this out of my own choice. So like, honestly, if I thought about it, right, I could have gotten a free jacket. But I chose not to because I was like, I was so confused. I should have taken a jacket, bro. But I feel like if I took the jacket, that puts like such a bad impression on like my family. So I'm kind of glad I didn't take the jacket at the same time. Oh man. But that was freaking great. Yeah, my school, I don't think they probably thought I was crazy at the very end. Apparently my principal thought, or the principal of the school thought I vandalized the car during the art festival. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, yeah, Hidden Fates Metapod, honestly great. You gotta love Pick-a-Peck in the background, looking like it's gonna take Metapod as a snack. But honestly, very cute, bright background. You gotta love like the knotted trees. Like, it looks like you straight up just like twisted it like a twister. I love it. I put this pretty high up. But man, high school was a time. It was a time. I'm gonna put it top of nice, and I'm bumping Heart Gold up one. Impressive, very nice. I think that's pretty good there. Okay, Rebel Clash. Oh, it's the knitted ones. Yes. I love the knitted ones so much. Like Asuka Ito. One of the few names I do kind of remember. But this is great. This is very great. Honestly, I'm gonna put it above this one. I think I'm bumping this one down one and Heart Gold up here, and then yeah. And then Rebel Clash right around there. Mid impressive, very nice. I'm probably gonna move the base sets into Met, to be honest. Or like base set and evolution. I don't know. It feels kind of wrong to put base sets so low, but like that's just like an opinion, dude. But okay, come on, Fusion Strike. Like Fusion Strike Caterpie was freaking amazing. This one is pretty good as well. It's definitely not as good as the Caterpie, but this one looks like a holy, like maybe the card itself is not a holy grail, but the Metapod in the picture looks like straight up like Arthur's sword or something, like the sword in the stone. Can you can you get the pod off the pedestal, you know, kind of thing? He's propped up to be like some sort of like, I mean, family heirloom, to be honest. Like, you just put like a glass case around it and there you go. It's like the bubble from the Atlantis SpongeBob episode. The longest living bubble. The longest chilling pupa that decides not to grow up into a Butterfree, you know? But pretty good. I don't think we'd put it in impressive, very nice. I think it's just underneath this one right here. And I'm gonna move this one down. I'm gonna move these two down. And then let's see. Off top, but light Wigglytuff is my favorite Wigglytuff. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Oh, I can't get I can't wait to get around to it. Native speaker right here. American born right here. Can't speak whatsoever. But light Wigglytuff. I don't remember that one. Hold up. I'm gonna check it real quick. I can't remember this one off the top of my head. Let me check it real quick. There was Caterpie in it. Okay. I must investigate. I remember dark Wigglytuff, but light. No. Show me the moves. No. Wow, it just does not want to load it. Okay, we'll go straight to it. Holy cow. Yeah, this one's great. How did... Maybe I just haven't seen this card before. I feel like this is pretty unforgettable. It looks rather... Yeah, I don't remember seeing this card. Well, thank you, Band Socks. You've added a Pokemon card to my want list. I may have to charge you. No, I'm kidding. Oh, this is really nice. Man, I don't want to go out and just call this... Like, we're skipping Wigglytuff. We've already found the family heirloom. Oh, this card's great. Yeah, this is really pretty. What a great card. Well, can't wait to talk about Wigglytuff later then. But family heirloom, I think, is pretty easy here. It's the vending series Metapod. Yep, definitely. That one's so nice, so nice. So, to be completely honest with you folks, let me get a little more. Let me get a little more intimate here. It is such a card. It is such a good card. Let me come over here. Okay, so I had in mind to rank 3 Pokemon today. My thought process was I'd be done with Metapod by maybe 11:10 my time. It's like 11:30 now. Okay. My graduation ceremony is in 1 hour, and I know Butterfree has a somewhat decent amount of cards. Not somewhat decent. I think it's only a bit more than Metapod. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 21 cards. I don't think I'll make it to my graduation ceremony in time. And if I rush it, then I'm not giving enough thought and justice to Wigglytuff. So we'll put off I'm still thinking about the Wigglytuff card. That card's so good. And there goes the whole intimate, like, oh come on, let's get close. Let's have a quick talk. But oh man, the Wigglytuff is so fine. It's stuck in my head. I'm thinking about it. But Butterfree, honestly, I don't think I have enough time to kind of do the cards justice. So out of kind of just pure respect, I want to make you miss that. Bro, fuck grad. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no. It's so weird because I've already technically had my graduation ceremony. The thing that sucks though is like, so I'm part of like an English program of my university, right? Like our program is a different program in the school. And it's a little different from the graduation ceremony that's today. So I already have my diploma and everything. I even got a cool mug for apparently having a high enough GPA. Like, I don't know. I don't think it was that high, but it was okay enough, I guess. But, I technically don't need to go to this, but I did promise some friends I'm going. And the weather's honestly nice, so I definitely will go. But it feels weird, man. It feels like we're being segregated. But I don't know, not the nicest vibe, but it is what it is, and yeah, don't really want to miss it. So gonna have to end it early today, unfortunately. And you know what, to make up for it, I'm going to do a surprise purely Butterfree only stream tomorrow. So it definitely won't be as long as today. It'll just be a real nice shorty of a stream tomorrow. All right, same time, of course. I mean, I mean, maybe I'll get maybe I'll celebrate a little too much tonight for graduating, and you know, maybe I'll not wake up. But I mean, not out of the realm of possibility, but something you shouldn't really consider. But yeah, so tomorrow, same time, of course. I guess let me do the quick conversion in my head. It's honestly not that hard. I guess Thursday, 9 o'clock PM EST. We'll do Butterfree. We'll do Butterfree. Give it the justice it deserves. And then, of course, it's not gonna change anything. We'll still have our Saturday stream. It's still gonna be muchos nice. You know, we'll do Saturday. Don't have plans that day. We're gonna do the entire frickin' stream, or sorry, the entire Weedle line, and that will be the stream. And honestly, I might also have an update for you guys, because so that's gonna be my Sunday morning. This Saturday, I might be going to Tokyo, so I mean, hopefully there will be some fun stories to tell on the Saturday stream. But you know what? As always, thank you all so much for being here. Hope you learned a thing or two, whether it be the biology of a caterpillar or just cards you've never seen before. And I hope you all have a good one. I know I had, and I hope you guys did as well. Anyway, have a good night, morning, day, wherever you are in the world, everyone. And this is going to be Stale Joe out. Bye-bye, everyone. Peace.